So South Dade in the house here, C3. You guys travel a lot. You guys you're not afraid of competition. How far are you guys from Miami, actually?
This is about 4.5, 5 hours from Miami. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Homestead's like 17 miles away from Miami.
So you're about 20 minutes, half hour, depending on traffic.
Yeah.
So you look at that, man. You guys travel up here about 5 hours.
Yeah.
You're always looking for good competition, but I think your guys' results at the Division I level and college level has spoken for itself. And then 12 or 13 time champs here in Florida.
I believe it's 12.
Let's see the latest bling. Do you mind? You know what I really like? I like that you took that Padres logo. I got to be honest. I like that you took that South Dade Padres logo. Let me see that. That's nice. Nice. Okay. So you're here. You're always looking to advance your guys. Earl's a South Dade guy, isn't he? And then Lugo's are South Dade guys. When you look at, and that's just off the top of my head, right? Looking at getting guys in front of college coaches, how important is it to you guys?
It's real important. I've been there for 23 years, and at first, it was hard to get the kids to a D1 level, not because of their talent, but because of test scores and GPAs and stuff like that. So it took a while for them to buy into the whole schooling system and this and that. But then once a kid or two goes to a D1 level, then everybody else wants to match that. But they got to do it in the classroom first, and they got to get the test scores. And that's always been our, speed bump. That's always been the problem that we've had. But since we've gotten wrestlers that started at the kids level and parental support and stuff like that, we've really been able to take off from there.
You look at college coaches. This is the mecca of college coaches right now. There's literally all levels, all divisions are here at this convention. There's going to be more eyeballs of college coaches on guys here than there is at any of the other C3, the college compound combines. What's that like to know that you guys are going to have a ton of attention here and a ton of eyeballs on you?
That's why we're here. But besides trying to give Cliff some support, and we knew that this was Cliff's a genius to match this up with the coaches convention, and for the chances of these coaches to come by and walk by and see and take a glance and put a name with a face, and to get to see their work ethic and practice, and to get to see some of their skills and the way they're built. That's why we're here. That's why we drove 5 hours.
You look at you guys and how you keep winning state titles here in the state of Florida. State of Florida has actually elevated his game, greatly when you look at Highland Prep. I mean, it's pretty incredible what they're doing in the state of Florida here. How much has it changed in your 23 years, being around the sport in Florida as a coach?
It's changed quite a bit. Like I said, in my early days, you were lucky to get a wrestler that started wrestling in middle school. And if you got a kid that started wrestling in middle school, you're expecting them to be a 2 or 3 time state champ. But now we're getting kids. The whole state of Florida is having great kids programs. Like my assistant coach runs Gladiator Wrestling Club. And when you start getting a kid that wrestles from 6 or 7 years old, then you can match them up against the Pennsylvanias and the Jerseys and stuff. Like, we have some of the best athletes in the whole country. Florida does. We're just at our infancy in wrestling, kids wrestling, but we're starting to get that, and that's why we're starting to really blossom on the national level.
You've been in it 23 years. How much longer do you think you can do this? It's not like you're a pretty young guy still. Look real young. You look real young. You look like a young guy. But how much longer can you continue to this high level that you guys are at and continue to go on the upswing like you guys are?
I don't know how long we can continue to be on the high level, but I know that I'm going to try to put in at least 7 or 8 more years. I have a younger son that's just turned 11, so it'd be exactly 30 years coaching when he gets to high school, or when he finishes, or I think when he comes to high school. So I got at least 8, 10 more years in me. But as for the high level, as long as we keep that kids program going, the Gladiator Wrestling Club, and we continue to do the things at the kids level, we're going to probably continue to succeed on the high school level.
Do you teach?
Yes.
Are you PE?
No, I teach special ed. I teach handicapped kids all day.
Okay. That's a pretty demanding job. I don't think a lot of people know that. Actually, my classroom's across the hallway from MD room, multi-disability room, but it's pretty demanding. Will you go? Have you been doing that 23 years?
I've been, teaching and coaching 23.
So will you be out at 30? It's almost going to line up perfect, man. It's going to line up perfect for you.
Because I'm 46 right now, 47.
You're 46? What are you drinking in the water down there? That's incredible.
Thank you. I'll be, 8 years from now, 54, 55, and 50's not old anymore, I don't think. So I don't know if I'll retire from teaching, but possibly from wrestling, just so I can travel and see my youngest one in college and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe as long as I'm teaching, I'll probably be coaching. So as long as I have good help, I'll continue to coach.
Do you think Florida has taken advantage of the whole state as a whole? We know South Dade has the state as a whole taken advantage of the C3 event here?
I don't think they have. I don't think they know what they're missing. You know, there's no secret to success. You just got to seek out the best competition, and some of these coaches don't realize what's going on, and when they get word of it and word of mouth and realize what they missed, I would hopefully think that they would come the following years. I don't think they're benefiting from it. I mean, we should have thousands of kids here. That's how important it is.
All right, you're going to stop making trips to Edinburgh, Pennsylvania. It sounds like you're going to be going to Iowa City now. How do you feel about that? And you know, what did Pat Lugo? Did he talk to you at all? Did Patricio confide in you at all when he made his decision?
Yeah, absolutely did. I mean, he loved Edinburgh, but I feel like he thought, his dad thought, we thought that he might have outgrown the room as much as Coach Flynn and Coach Port did for him. He needed a room filled with All-Americans and national champions and then workout partners, and then he also wanted a room where they practiced freestyle and Greco more. They focused on freestyle and Greco also, and the Hawkeye Wrestling Club does that. He confided in us, and it's great that, like I said, Edinburgh was great, but we'll see what he does at Iowa. I think he's going to be surrounded by studs and champions, and then you have to succeed in that room, you know.
All right, Coach. You guys were about to start up. Reese's in about 10 minutes out. You got anything else for me?
No. Thank you for upholding this, and I hope our kids impress the coaches.
All right, Coach. Thanks for the time.
All right.